Hi guys, it's Miss Ellen from Hopes, and I'm here with
Jaden.
and hope everybody's holding up well. I was going through some of the stuff that Jaden was donating today, and I was happy, but a little sad because one of my favorite books was in the pile, but I'm happy because it reminded me of the book and we can read it with you. It's called The Tale of Two Beasts, and I'm really excited to hear what you guys think about it. So the first part is A Tale of Two Beasts, The Strange Beast. I was walking home from Grandma's house through the deep, dark woods when I spied a strange little beast. He was stuck in a tree, whining. He was whining sadly. So I decided to rescue him. And he said, "Beep, beep. I will call you Fang," I told him. And I wrapped him warmly up in my scarf and carried him home safely. So she's really excited to find him, and she wants to keep him safe and take him home. I gave him a lovely bath and a gorgeous new hat and sweater and a delicious bowl of nuts. So she's taking good care of him. I made him a beautiful house and gave him Lord Rex to play with. I think that's her favorite. So she put him safely in there. I took him out for lots of long walks to keep him fit and healthy. So they get to go outside. So they're walking. And I showed him off to all of my friends who loved him nearly as much as I did. It's a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Right? So he's meeting a lot of people. Awesome, so cute. Oh, amazing, her friends were saying. But for some strange reason, the little beast did not look very happy. That's not a smile. In fact, he was looking rather hot. I hope he's not sick, I thought, and I opened the window to cool him down. But then something terrible happened. He threw off his clothes and leapt out the window. And he ran away as fast as he could back, oh my gosh, to the deep, dark woods. Oh man, she seems really sad and worried about him. I wanted to go and look for him, but Mama had other plans. That happens a lot, right? Dinner time, bleh. Bath time, ugh. Bedtime, grr. Do you guys ever feel like that when
you really want to do something, but then you have to do a bunch of other things.
Yeah, it happens, right? I couldn't sleep. I missed that little beast and wondered if I would ever see him again. But then a small furry shadow appeared at the foot of my bed. Guess who's back? The strange little beast had returned. He seemed quite pleased to see me, and I began to think that maybe, just maybe, he wasn't that strange after all. And it looks like they're having fun and playing now. Looks like she's running around in her jammers too. I wonder why he came back. So the other side
is part 2, The Terrible Beast.
The Tale of the Terrible Beast.
Yes. I was hanging from my favorite tree, singing happily to the birds, when I was ambushed by a terrible beast. Hey! She growled at me, "Growth," and tied me up and carried me off to her secret lair. She made me disgustingly clean and dressed me up in a ridiculous hat and sweater and tried to make me eat squirrel food. She kept me in a tiny box with nothing for me to do and nowhere for me to hang from.
Not too sure how he's feeling there.
Yeah. She made me walk backwards and forwards and backwards again for no reason whatsoever. She showed me off to her herd of even wilder beasts who were just as terrible as she was.
So I don't know that he's liking it there.
I had enough. I made a cunning plan and put it straight into action. A plus B equals freedom.
And it looks like he's looking out the window.
Yeah. Free once more. I raced to the back to the deep dark woods before the terrible beast could catch me. Woohoo!
So he seems excited to be on his way.
Yes. It was peaceful in the deep dark woods. A bit too peaceful. Peaceful, perhaps, scratch, scratch. And also a bit wet. In weather like this, one could do nice with a warm hat.
Mmm.
I snuck back to retrieve it under cover of darkness.
So it looks like he wants that hat that she had given
Yeah.
him.
So he sneaks back. And the terrible beast was waiting for me. She seemed quite pleased to see me, and I began to think that maybe, just maybe, she wasn't that terrible after all. The end.
So, what do you think this book is telling us?
It's telling us that different people have different ways of seeing things. So if two people are doing something together, one person might think it's super fun, and the other person might think that it's really like boring and they don't want to be there.
Right, for sure, right? So it's called perspective, and just like you said, it's when we might be doing the same thing or involved in the same thing, but we think totally different thoughts, like we're coming at it from a different way. Did you ever have a different perspective about something than somebody else?
Yeah.
Do you want
It's like with a simple thing, like if my friend and I hate dark chocolate and she's in love with it, and it's like we don't understand how each other does or does not like it. So
but you respect that each other.
yeah.
So it's okay for us to come up with different things. But what happened in the end of this story?
That they both thought maybe the other person isn't so bad after all.
Right? So they started to take a look and just kind of like Tucker, but in a different way. Think, right? Or the solution boy and girl that were thinking, I wonder if it would be safe, if it would be fair. What's the other thing
And would everyone be happy?
and would everybody be happy? Like, right? What would other people think? So sometimes we need to kind of stop and take a breath and think what other people might think. And then, I know in our family we had a little bit of a thing, perspective taking, if you will, with all of us because we were seeing things from a different side. But when we talked about how everybody was seeing things, that made us all understand a little bit better. And we came together and we fixed it, right? So just think about what somebody else might think and let's talk about stuff and come together because we're all in it together, right? So think about that and hope you guys are doing well and we hope to see you soon. Take care.
Bye.